Hey guys, it's Mr. Ellis, your algebra teacher. I hope y'all are all having a very good Monday. I know I am, up bright and early, making this video for my students. All right, so this video is just going to be about going over the assignments and the questions for the week, guys. And I'm going to show you just, how you would get it, right? So, okay, I'm logged in as a student right now. So I'm going to go to classwork. I'm not going to go over the Marquez reading. I think we all got that, but let's go over this other assignment, 331, graphing assignments. Okay. It says, for your assignments, graph the following two functions on, what's that say? Desmos.com. Okay, so right away, I heard Desmos.com, so I'm going to type that in, right? I'm going to go to start graphing. Let's get ready to go, right? Okay. Answer the questions below in a Google Doc. Y equals x squared plus 3. X equals 0. I don't like typing. I'm going to go copy. Control V. X squared plus 3. And I can also just type that out, right? To type the 2 right here, you just go to Shift and the upwards guy. If I was typing it out somewhere else, it would look like that, right? That guy right there on your phone, the upwards looking arrow guy. Okay, so that's how you'd get that upper guy right there, like that, and then you put the 2 on top, like that. X squared plus 3. Okay, then it says x equals 0. Okay, that seems easy enough. X equals 0, right? Okay, and I get that blue guy. Okay. Cool, right? Okay, what's it asking me? What is the vertex of y equals x squared plus 3? Well, I don't know what the heck a vertex is. How am I going to solve that? Well, hold on a second. Well, look at these notes I just added, guys. Maybe we can find something here about it, Okay, blah, blah, blah. Vertex, okay. A maximum or minimum point on a parabola, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, I drew arrows on the next slide to show you where they are located. Okay, so it says if the graph curves up, you will have a minimum, right? If the graph curves down, maximum. Okay, so let me look here. Okay, so the minimum point on the red guy, yeah, like that guy, where it's the lowest point, right? And then on the maximum point, the guy that curves down, it's the highest point, right? So let's go back to our graph. What was the question again? What is the vertex? Okay, so well, if the vertex for this guy was right here, wouldn't the vertex for this guy be right here, this point? I'm going to click on it really fast. If you look quickly, maybe you'll get the answer. It says, hint, if you click on the point where the 2 lines meet, Desmos should give you the answer. So I click on the point where the 2 lines meet. It's right there, right? So that's got to be my answer. What is the equation of the axis of symmetry? Hint, it's one of the equations you already graphed. It should be written as a x equals some number. So wait a minute. There's only one equation here that has x equals some number, and I'm not going to tell you which one. You need to figure that out for yourself. All right. So that's 331. Not too hard, right? So I would just add or create a Google Doc, right? And you just got to write your answers, right? Vertex is y equals 3. That's taking too long. Oh, gross. Vertex is in parentheses, right? Some x point, some y point. Those x and that y point are going to be real numbers, those guys. So it would be like example 3, 0, or something like that, right? Axis of symmetry is x equals some number, right? Okay. Okay, classwork number 1. Let's go to number 2. Finding vertex and zeros. Okay, so now it's asking, what is the vertex of the function in the graph? Oh, they give us a graph. Cool, so I don't even have to do anything. So remember, vertex, the same thing as before, right? I just go down to this bottom guy right here. And, you know, since it's curving up, see how it goes up, then that's going to be the minimum point, right? The minimum point's got to be this guy up to down, right? If I click on this guy, what is that point? Probably my answer. Okay, what is the axis of symmetry? Well, how would I cut this guy in half, right? How would I do it? X equals, let's see, where do I go? -1, -2. Looks like negative, let me see. Looks like, you know, I could draw a line through that. Okay, what are the zeros of the function in the graph? Zeros are where the graph intersects the x-axis. Okay, so x-axis is the horizontal line, right? So this guy right here going across. Let me click right here. That should be my answer right here if I click on it, right? And then maybe this guy and this guy. Those would be my zeros, right? Or my x-intercepts. Intercept the x-axis, right? Okay, not too hard. Okay, 4-2. Answer questions 1 through 3 in the following document. Okay. Oh, I don't want to try that. Okay, given the graph below, determine the vertex and state if it's a maximum or minimum. Well, is it curved up or down? All right. And if I were to try and calculate this point, how many points to the right does it go from here? And how many points down does it go, right? So remember, x is left to right, y is up to down. So if it's going right from this guy, it's going to be a positive number on the left side of your ordered pair, right? Because your answer is going to be, you know, it's going to be x, y, right? Just the way I wrote it in the first assignment. Okay, from the graph below, determine the axis of symmetry. It's going to be that guy that splits in half, right? So, and it's going to be x equals, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What x point is that, right? Given the equation y equals x minus 5, x minus 7, determine the number of roots. Wait a minute, what the heck are roots? I don't know what roots are. Maybe if I check my PowerPoint, I can. Okay. Zeros, roots, x-intercepts. Note, all three of these terms mean the exact same thing. So what were my zeros in the other part? They were just the point where it touches the x-axis, right? So x minus 5, x minus 7. Well, I got a funny feeling I'm going to graph that guy, right? Let's see, x minus 5, x minus 7. And then as you see the points right there, all you got to do is click on them, guys. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, and then I know that Friday's assignment is 4 through 6, so I'll just go through it. Given the equation y equals x squared plus 4x plus 8, determine the y-intercept. Now, what am I going to do here? I think I'm probably just going to graph it. You know, that seems easy enough, right? Let's see, x. Got to put this guy in, right? That guy right there. That's what I'm putting in to go up high. X squared. What was it again? Plus 4x plus 8. No, plus. No. So by the way, guys, you do not have to put a y equals on most of these graphs. You do not have to put a y equals. X squared plus 4x plus 8. And ask me, what is the y-intercept? So that's going to be the point on the graph, right? This guy right here, if I scroll up, I'll find it, where it intersects this line right here, right? So all I got to do is scroll up, and just, you know, find the point. Okay. Table represents a quadratic function. Determine the solutions of the quadratic function. Well, how the heck do I don't know what solutions are, right? Well, maybe I have a slide about it for a table. Oh, just look at the x column and find a 0. Okay, I'm going to do that. I found it. X column, 0, right? Okay, then what do I do next? On the same row, right across in the corresponding column, what is the y value? The y value is my answer. Okay, if I go across, okay. And so I went across from 0, I go to this guy. I think that guy could be my answer. Okay. And 6, the x-intercepts of the function, x squared plus 6x plus 8. So that's almost the same thing as this guy. I'll just put a 6 in. And all I got to do is find where it intersects right here. What are my coordinates, right? And that's all there is to it, guys.